Welcome to a new flow on my channel. I hope that you're feeling good in your pregnancy. In today's sequence, we will mainly work on the whole body, so it's a wonderful flow that you can always sneak in any time during the day where you feel like you really need to do something for the whole body and you're in an energy high and you want to take advantage of that quick time that can fade so quickly. So let's jump right in. All you need is 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks handy, just grab 2 thicker books and then you're ready to go. So to start the class, we will start in a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your knees and lift your spine a little bit upwards, lift your chin a little bit, and close your eyes for a second. Become aware of your breath coming in through your nostrils and out. Then breathe into your belly towards your baby. Notice how your belly is growing even bigger with each inhalation. Draw your attention towards your baby. Towards your body. And gently open your eyes when you feel ready. And then with an inhalation, bring your arms up over the sides. And exhale, bring your right hand to the ground. Bend to the right side, open the left side. Gaze just underneath your upper arm. And then inhale, come back up, elevate both arms. And exhale, left hand to the ground, right arm is pulling you to the side and your right hip is pushing to the ground. You can gaze just slightly towards the ceiling or to the sky. And then inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring your hands to your knees. Inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, twist to the right side. Inhale, up. And exhale to the left side. Inhale, bring your arms up again. Interlace your fingers. Push your palms towards the sky. Take 2 deep breaths here. One more deep inhalation. And exhale through the mouth. Let go of your arms. Maybe you even want to shake out your arms. And then we will meet in all fours. For a little warm up for our spine, we will come into a few cat-cows. So inhale, let your belly drop only a tiny little bit. In pregnancy, we don't let it sink too much, and lift your head. And exhale, become as round as you possibly can. Push your shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale, just a small back bend. And exhale, become round. Inhale one last time, lift your gaze up. And exhale into a round spine. Inhale, become flat in your spine. Exhale here. With your next inhalation, bring your right leg up and then lift your left arm. Wonderful. Stay here for a moment. Don't let your belly sink too much to the ground, but really try to bring your belly, your baby, a little bit closer into your belly. And then exhale, bring knee and elbow together. Inhale, become long. Exhale, become very small. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, together. And inhale, lengthen. And then bring your left hand to the ground and flip your left leg to the side and bring your right leg to the ground and your right arm up. Your right foot is flat on the ground. And then stay here. Or even straighten your right arm as if you're coming into a banana shape. Open up your side body one more time. And then bring your hand to the ground and wander to the front, where you can stay here. And then rock forwards and backwards a little bit. Opening up the hips in a very gentle manner. And then bring your right knee in and step your left leg to the side. Rock forwards and backwards. In prenatal yoga, we always want to become aware of our body, how we're feeling today, and what we need. This can change very quickly throughout the day. Sometimes we have an energy high, sometimes we feel completely drowning. And then walk to the right side with your right hand. Open up your left arm. Pressing your left foot into the ground. Gazing to the sky. Stay here. 2 more deep breaths. And then bring your left hand to the ground. Draw your right foot inward and then lift your left leg up. And once you've found a stable place, bring your right arm up. Stay here for a moment. Really push your heel away from you, as if you're lengthening your whole body. Your fingertips are pulling to the front, your heel is pulling to the back. And then exhale, bring knee and elbow together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, become long. And exhale. Inhale into the length. And exhale, bring knee and hand back to the ground. Flip your toes and make your way into your first downward facing dog. Wonderful. Find your alignment here. Keep your knees slightly bent and get into a nice position with your spine so that everything is in one line. Sometimes it also really helps to take a picture of your down dog to check on your spinal alignment. Maybe you want to walk on the spot a little bit, pressing the left and right heel to the ground, alternating. Wonderful. And then step your right leg up to the sky. And exhale, step it through in between your hands. Maybe you need a couple of more steps for that. And then bring your blocks to the side. And then bring your left knee down and gaze to the front and sink into your hip here. So what we want to feel here is really an opening of the left front side of our leg. Take a few deep breaths. And then flip your toes and bring your left knee up. Find your balance. And then make your way up into a high lunge. Wonderful. Also stay here for a moment. This looks like a very simple posture. Can be quite challenging still. And then open up into Warrior Two. Wonderful. Inhale, bring your arms up, straighten your right leg. Exhale, bend your knee, bring your arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale. And then stay in your Warrior Two for a moment. And then bring your hands behind your back. Find your fingers. Open up your chest a little bit. And then sink over your right knee into Humble Warrior. Two more deep breaths here in this very intense posture. And then find your way up. Let's meet in Warrior Two. And then open up your right foot a little bit to the side so that we can meet in Skandasana. Give yourself a smile here. And then bring your hands to the ground and wander to the left side. Bring your right toes up. Skandasana on the left side. One more deep breath here. Wonderful opening for the inside of our legs. And then bring your both hands to the ground. And then bring your right knee down. And gaze to the front. Maybe that's even possible without the blocks here. Two deep breaths. Let your hips sink down heavy. And then flip your toes, bring your knee up. Maybe you want to widen your stance and come up into your high lunge. Stay here for a moment. Tuck your belly in, so try not to come too much in a hollow back, but really try to tuck your belly in, drawing your belly towards your heart space a little bit. And then open up into Warrior Two. Bring your right foot parallel to the short side of the mat. And then inhale, bring your arms up, straighten your left leg. Exhale, bend and arms down. Inhale up. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. And then find your hands at the lower back. Elevate your chest a little bit and bow down into Humble Warrior. few deep breaths. Be gentle and loving with your body. This is a very, very demanding posture. And then let go of your hands, frame your foot and step it back into downward facing dog. Two deep breaths. And then bring your knees to the ground and walk a little bit to the front with your hands. And for the yoga push-ups, you bring your feet up. Maybe you want to bring your knees a little bit closer to each other and twist your feet here. And then you keep your elbows. Once you bend your elbows, you try to keep the elbows really close to your body and lean forward a little bit. So exhale, come down. Inhale up. Come down. And one last time. And one more. Come on, we can do this. And then let your hip sink towards your heels. Bring your knees far apart into child's pose. A couple of nourishing breaths. And then we will meet again in all fours. And then we will meet again in all fours. And from here, walk your hands towards the beginning of your mat and let your heart melt down for Anahatasana. And see how far down you want to bring it. Opening your chest. Opening your shoulders. Keep your hips above your knees. And reconnect with your breath. And then walk back with your hands and come to your elbows. And then measure here the distance of your elbows. Grab your hands, flip your toes and come into dolphin pose. It's like a downward facing dog. Just on your forearms. Strengthening your upper body. Keep your knees bent. So our primary goal here is that we are not having our head on the floor. So really push out of your shoulders and keep a straight line with your spine. And this also takes pressure from your pelvic floor that has to carry so much weight during pregnancy. And then bring your knees to the ground, far apart from each other. One more time, child's pose. And from your child's pose, come up, walk your hands towards your knees. And then flip your feet so that you can actually sit on your heels. And try to bring the tiniest of your toes also to the ground. And sit on your toes here for a moment. Whenever you feel this is too much, you can always move forward a little bit and bring your weight out. But it's said that the tension in our toes is connected with our jaw, and that is all connected with our pelvic floor. So as we want to make our pelvic floor very soft during pregnancy as a preparation for labor, we are trying to really unclench our jaw in this very demanding posture that looks so simple and simultaneously relax the pelvic floor. With your inhalation, bring your arms up. Exhale over the side, down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And then come into all fours. Carefully shaking out your feet flat on the ground. And then let's come into a seated position for Baddha Konasana. I'm inviting you to also use the blocks to really make it comfortable here for you. So you can always try to find the right height for you during the posture. So you bring your knees far apart from each other. And then if you can open up your feet here a little bit. For some this is possible, for others it's just it's simply not possible, so don't worry about that too much. And then bring your hands to your toes, straighten your spine, and then bend over and let your head sink heavy to the blocks and find the suitable height here. And let your shoulder blades really fall apart, open up. And rest here for a couple of moments. Practice to become present within your mind and your body. Whenever the flood of thoughts is kicking in, just let them pass like clouds. Try not to attach. Just let them go. And slowly make your way up. Bring your hands to your knees, bring your knees together, and then we will meet flat on the ground. Always go down over one side. And keep one block next to you. And then with the inhalation, bring your hips up and place one block underneath your sacrum for bridge pose. Just a short moment of relaxing. Maybe you even want to bring your arms overhead. Take a few deep breaths here. And then you can bring your hands alongside your body. Bring your hip up a tiny little bit, and then vertebra by vertebra, bring your spine down to the ground. until your whole spine touches the ground. Feel the connection to the mat. And then you can stretch out your legs wide apart to not let them touch, to arrive in your Shavasana, corpse pose, a moment dedicated for you in pure silence. Slowly, slowly come back into your body. Move your feet, move your hands. Maybe you want to stretch out over your head, yawning. A deep breath in and out. And then roll over to one side. And make your way up into a seated position. Bring your hands together in front of your heart in gratitude for this wonder of your body, the wonder happening within you. And a feeling that your body is the perfect home for your baby. Your body is your baby's safe space. You are your baby's safe space. So take good care of yourself. Try to connect with your body and your mind and reflect on what you need and what your baby needs. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Now the wind is coming back. Thank you so much. It really means the world to me to see you on the mat. I would love to hear about your story, to learn about your pregnancy, how far along you are, and if you have any wishes for future flows, always drop them in the comments. I'm happy to read them. And yeah, I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of the day and see you soon.